First and foremost, I want to say, fuck Brockhampton stands. Yeah. Last 3 days, fuck Brockhampton stands. That's how I feel about that.
NANI?
Now that we got that out the way, man, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Dev back again. Please ain't. Today, man, we're going to talk about XXXTentacion. Now, me, myself, I guess you can call me hypocritical at times. You know, we're all hypocrites at times. I just hate habitual hypocrites. You know, from time to time we clash against our words. You know, we do the things out of the ordinary that we said we weren't going to do. It happens, all right? I think I've been really good at sticking at not doing any more X videos. I did a skins, not review, but I just kind of gave my opinions on that, and that was kind of where I left it off at, RP to X. I'm not really trying to offend anybody out there. You know, I don't really want to step on a dead man's grave, you know, from all his past allegations and the music. You know, it is what it is. The videos are still there. They're meant to be there. Now, I did have a problem with a lot of YouTubers kind of just, you know, making a quick coin off of him, or, you know, using his name for clout. I don't want to name the YouTubers out there. There's only 2 YouTubers I'm really okay with it, and that's Dante, and there's another YouTuber that you guys don't really know the name of, but that's the only people I'm really kind of just, I understand their situation. You know, a lot of y'all thought I was talking about Dante in the previous videos, where I was kind of just saying, no, Dante was damn near friends with this dude, best friends with this dude. But it just goes for the other people that kind of just use his name for clout, and it's just whatever to me at the end of the day. But today's topic at hand is XXXTentacion has a new album coming out. That don't make... Yes, he has a new album coming out, and it really don't make sense to me, but I said this last year. I just kind of came in here to rub it in you guys' faces right now, because a lot of you guys called me stupid. If you look at the skins review, a lot of the hateful comments I got in there, a lot of the people saying I don't know what the fuck I'm talking to. He wanted this album. His mother wanted this album. It's for the record label. I got a lot of things to talk about. So let's first thing first, man. Like I said, let's just get one thing clear here. We all can understand, we all can come to an agreement, we can unify and say that people are now, the record label is now milking him, and people are now milking him. You guys can understand that, right? I was called a fool last year for saying these exact words, but they are milking his name because he is such a favorite. Like he said, he had such a fan base, such a following, that his name is still relevant to this day. It's crazy. You know, he was a Tupac of this generation, you know, to these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for me, but I'm saying to the people that are growing up, the 16-year-olds, the 18-year-olds, and the 19-year-olds. He was the Tupac of this generation for them. Get that correct now, for them. So I can understand now why he still has some buzz to his name, some relevancy in music. They're gonna take every drop they can to get a buck out of this man's name. So it's just funny, man, when I try to tell you guys, this, and you guys call me a fool, and it's like I wasn't speaking out my ass. Like, I was saying this for a reason. A lot of you guys like to back up the saying it was his mom, it was his mother. I don't really agree with that. I don't really think that, you know, why his mother said it was okay for skins. I don't think she's pushing out for the rest of the albums. If she is, and she's doing it for purposes, you know, to pay for his son, to pay for his family, okay, man, you know, and you know, that's her son. You know what I'm saying? She could do what she wants with her family. I'm just saying that no one knows the real answer. You know, a lot of you guys said that, you know, his mom knew the answer. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I do have a close relationship with my family, as well as a lot of people in this world. You know, they have close relationships with their mother, their fathers, their brothers. But at the end of the day, you as a person are the only person that knows what you want. All right, because at the end of the day, like, I could be happy about this album coming out, but the day before the album comes out, I could be like, nah, I don't want that shit. Like, that's not what I wanted. Same thing went for Young Thug when Young Thug dropped his album, and then he wanted MGK on Ecstasy, right? And he decided, like, wait, oh, they released the album. If he was dead, we wouldn't even have known that it existed. You know what I'm saying? So Young Thug took the whole album off. He put that on the album. He's like, no, this is the real album right here. And only Young Thug knew about that. So it kind of is the same setting right here, man. Like, no one knows what X really wanted except X. That's the hard truth. A lot of you guys like to argue, like, his mom knows more than us. His mom may know more than us, but she doesn't know what he wanted. Just because she knows more doesn't mean she knows exactly. You know what I'm saying? More cannot mean exactly. It's two different things. So it's kind of just like, I don't understand why people are trying to defend this. A lot of people like to bring up as well the record label thing. The record label saying that he has a contract where he has to release albums. Like, Yes, under contract, you have to release albums. But from a morality standpoint, I don't, like, is that even a good move? Is that, like, is that anywhere in the contract where you should avoid it? The man is deceased. All right? Like, at that point, like, yes, you know, it happens. People die. You know, like, when you have an NFL contract and you pass away, like, you just, the money doesn't go to the next person. It doesn't go to you. You lose out on that money. I mean, it is what it is. It happens. Death isn't something that happens every day. So maybe if that was in the contract that he signed it even after death, you know, he signed his life away literally to his record label. But I just think that anybody in that camp that has morals, they wouldn't be releasing more albums because it's crazy. It's just a money grab. If you can see it right now, I think it said it had like Lil Wayne feature in there. There was like a couple other big name artists, and I'm just like, why would the artist? For me, it's just like, it's even more hurting that the artists would agree to this. Like, the artists are agreeing to, let's get on this album when they know it's not really him. So I kind of just, man, it's not really even a tribute. It's an album. That's the crazy thing. It's not a tribute. It's an album. Like, this is XXXTentacion releasing another album that will probably go #1 in the world. A lot of people will want to hear it. I know a lot of you guys actually, instead of, you guys enjoyed Skins, you guys wanted Skins. But this album right here has you guys feeling a little bit on edge, you know, because now you're kind of questioning yourself, like, what the fuck is really going on? You guys are actually waking the fuck up. It's crazy because I think you guys are just followers, man. A lot of people are really just followers, right? Like, some people just really can't think for themselves. Like, if a big YouTuber or a big name in celebrity says, like, this is wrongful, and then you guys be like, oh yeah, it's wrong. Like, why can't you just think for yourself, actually be a human being, and just understand that this man, no one knows what this man wants except X. Like, that's just what it is. The cloud, the people, you know, throwing shade on his name, the people still making money off his name, all of that shit is just immoral. Like, I don't really get it. So this is my video being a hypocrite, I guess. I just had to speak on it. He has a new album coming out. Again, I probably won't listen to it. Like, I had no interest listening to Skins, even though I did listen to it. It was rather weak. It was unfinished. It was unpolished. I still think to this day it was unpolished. Like, the tracks were literally 1 minute long. It was just a terrible album from what he gave us in the previous two. His previous two albums were really, really good. And they're still in my playlist. I still have about 5 to 6 songs from each of those albums in my playlist. So get in the comment box below, man. Let me know what you feel about the whole situation with this right now. Let me know where your mindset is now from last year to this year. If it's changed, if it hasn't changed. If it hasn't changed, you still think that people, that this is a right thing to do. I want to hear your replies. I want to hear your comments, what you actually really think about it, why you think this is the right thing to do. Because I think there is not a single thing that's correct about this whole situation. It's just, it's all over the place. I mean, the man is dead. Like, RP to X, but he's gone. All right, and you know, it's okay for us to have tribute days. You know, every year anniversary to come around and be like, if it still hurts for you to come back and just be like, you know, pay your respects, listen to a X song for the day. I get that, but when you keep acting like he's alive, it's like you're in denial of the truth. You know, either you're in denial of the truth, or you're just that much of a degenerate. To just make money that way. Like, I mean, money isn't everything at some point, you know what I'm saying? Like, money has to come behind at some point. I know money runs the world, but like, you know, there's just different morals that just come before money, and I feel like this is just one of them. So, I mean, get in the comment box below, man. Let me know what you feel. That's all. I don't want to do too much talking about this. I just had to get that off my chest. It's just really crazy. I just don't really understand how can people defend this still and still make reasons, especially the whole he still has a record label, or his mom knows what he wants. You don't know what he wants. Obviously, I don't know what he wants, but his mom doesn't fucking know what he wants either, because he's the only one that knows what he wants. You ever heard, like, mom, you ever told your mom, like, no, you don't understand? Like, yes, it happens, bro. We all have our own mindsets. That's what makes us human. We have our own minds, man. Anyways, I don't do too much talking, man. Like always, thank y'all for supporting. Thank y'all for subscribing. Till next time, we out. Peace.